Hello, everyone. I'm excited. I want to officially invite anyone, everyone, to collage with me. I am looking forward to. I was supposed to start collaging beginning of the month. I'm a little late, as usual, but I want to do a bunch of collage. Collage is something that really I really have a lot of fun with, and I want to invite others to collage along with me. Um, and so I will be doing a lot of videos. I'm going to do a lot of videos, and we're going to have some fun, and we're going to do some collaging. Um, it kind of started with this book. It's kind of a collage book that I've been working on for a while, and I am continuing to finish and work on. It's just a book that I made, um, and all I'm doing is putting collage in it. I'm using painted papers and magazine pages and book pages and all kinds of different little things, and just collaging on the pages of this book. Um, I will be doing some more of this kind of book. Of course, I'm going to try to finish that one. Um, so I am inviting everyone to collage along with me. I'm kind of hoping to do this for quite a while. Go pick your book. You can pick any blank book, a spiral bound book. This is one that I started that I'm going to continue working in. We're going to do some glue book style collage. We're going to do all kinds of different stuff, and we're going to try to take it slow. Here is just a wraparound binding that I just finished, just for putting some collage in. Of course, I've got my rubber band journal that I've got some journaling by fives in that I want to continue to journal and to collage into as well. So I will be adding stuff to this book as well. I've got a lot of books started. I'm also, what I am planning on doing, I'm working in a lot of different books. I'm working in a lot of different ways. I'm going to introduce different ways to collage, different things to use for collage, and we're going to go fairly slow, but there's a lot of stuff we can do. I am going to be working in mostly signatures. Now this one is three signatures that I put together using junk mail and menus and maps and magazine pages. I've sewn them together into a signature so that I can work in a signature, and there's just three of them here. The reason I like working in signatures and not so much a book, I have more freedom to work in a signature. It's flatter. I can do embossing. I can stamp on here, and I'm not fighting the book. I can glue some stuff on here, and I can smear ink on and have it run off the page, and I'm not getting ink all throughout every other page that I've done. So I will be doing a lot of stuff on just plain signatures. The reason I like working in signatures is because when I get done doing stuff, I want my pages to look like they belong together. I have done single sheets, and I'm not always happy with the way the pages look when I put those single sheets together. So I am going to work in signatures. One of the things that I'm going to be doing, I just got done demonstrating how I put together the 3-tier collage book that I've been working on, this little guy. I just did a video on how to sew one of these together. And I am planning, where is it? I am planning on making another one. I've got the cover all ready to go. I am going to do a 3-tiered junk journal collage book. Now I've sewn the signatures together for this book. I've got 9 signatures here together to put into this book after I get done with them. I want to work on them singly, and then I will sew them into the book. So it just makes it easier and to work on stuff, especially small stuff like this. If it's easier to get to, and you're not fighting all those 3 tiers of stuff. So I am going to show you real fast how to sew a signature together. I have got my pages here. I don't remember how many pages I put together. I've got all kinds of stuff. Magazine page, an envelope, a menu, another magazine page, another envelope. I'm just I folded those pages to in half and folded them inside of each other. I am just using just regular thread, just some thin thread, just strong enough to hold those pages together as I work on them. I don't know how long it will take me to do each of these signatures, but I want to have them fairly done by the time I want to put them into the book. So I use a needle, like thin thread. I do use a thimble, and I am just guesstimating. All I'm doing right now is I am just sewing those signatures, those pages together so that they stay together as I'm working on them, and I don't have to try to figure out what I was painting together. I am just guesstimating. When I sew the book together, I'll probably make new holes, so I am just mainly putting 3 holes into the signature. I do recommend doing it against a phone book or something. Put the center of the signature into the crease of the book. It's easier to get the holes through the crease of the signature. I'm going to put one in the middle. I'm putting a hole near the top, maybe a 1/4 inch below the top. And I'm going to put another hole on the bottom, about a 1/4 inch above the top. I'm going to pinch those together and make sure that those holes stay together so I can find them again. I am going to go in through the middle hole, and I'm going to try to find that hole that I just did, and I'm going to bring the needle up. I want to hang on to the tail with this hand that I'm holding the signatures together. I don't want that tail to escape. I need to have that tail out so I can tie it together. I'm going to go up to that hole that I made on the top and go through all the pages. Try to go through the hole that I made. There we go. Now I'm going to go down. I'm going to hold on to my tail still. I don't want that tail to get away from me. I'm going to go down to the very bottom hole, go through that hole, and now my pages are all messed around. So my hole's not lined up, so I'm going to have to wiggle them through, maybe one at a time. Wiggle them through. Oh, they really just went all over the place. Threading each page onto my needle here because the holes didn't stay together. It happens. Okay, I'm going to hang on to my tail, pull that through, and I'm going to go down through the center hole again. There is a thread already in that center hole, and I'm going to go back up it. So now I've got the little thread I have got going from the top to the bottom, and of course you probably can't see this. I'm taking the needle off. because it's such a fine little thread. But I've got a thread that goes from the top to the bottom. And I want a tail on either side of that thread, which I don't have, so I'm going to scooch that one underneath. So I want my tails to be on either side of that long thread. And then I am just going to put a square knot in there. I'm going to make sure that they're tight. Make sure the thread is tight. Put a square knot in there. And my signature is sewn together so that when I start putting stuff on there, it's all together, and I'll be able to sew that signature into the book, all finished and ready to go. So as I'm working on it, I'm working on a two-page spread all at the same time, and everything is staying together. So I have 9 little signatures that I will be sewing into this book. I'll be working on the junk journal. I'll be working in all kinds of collage books. I am excited about doing collage. So we're going to start, I'm going to start collage on the Tuesday live stream, and I live stream every Tuesday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And for the first time, for the first one, we're just going to do general, have fun collage. So get together. I would love it if you guys would work along with me. You want some magazine pages, some pictures, some images. You can do printouts, anything you want. You want some text, book pages, written letters. You want instructions, security envelopes, pieces of whatever you can find in that area. You want pieces of scrapbook paper, wrapping paper, handmade paper, any little bits of paper that you think are cool, neat, and fun. You are going to want some painted papers. Of course, you don't need all of this to start. If you have just maybe some text and some magazine pages, that'll be good enough. You can use painted papers, and we're going to add a bunch of stuff as we go along. Also, keep in mind that you want to keep bits and pieces of your life, receipts and tickets, and that kind of personal stuff that you want to add in your collages too is always fun. So I'm looking forward to starting a bunch of collage, and I really hope that you all work along with me. It'll be a lot of fun. Collage doesn't have to be very serious. It can be kind of silly, and it can make you laugh, and it does. It makes you laugh and have a lot of fun. So I'm looking forward to it a lot. So I hope you guys join me Tuesday, and that would be January the 17th, I think. January the 17th. Does that sound about right? Tuesday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want to collage along with me live, I will have the video up so you can do it at any time that you want. And I plan on making a ton of videos introducing new different techniques to work with collage and all kinds of fun stuff. So I look forward to seeing you guys. Thanks for watching.